Hi everybody, this is an update for July 10th. I don't feel like I have much more to say. This is probably going to end up being more about me than anything. I'm really struggling. I'm trying not to. But I feel like I'm battling a monster that I can't defeat. And I don't mean, what I mean is the system. And I already feel like I've lost my voice, and I'm afraid to even say anything anymore to anybody as far as physicians. I feel like while the staff are amazing for the most part, I still feel like when I have a concern, like something even small, like, hey, I think he's uncomfortable, or hey, I think he might feel cold, or, I feel like I'm being talked over, as far as like when I ask for him to be suctioned, or what's going on with why there's so much stuff. Oh, it's probably just mouth secretions. Who has mouth secretions like that and that keep coming, and it's not just a small bit, and this just, I know that you become accustomed to the sounds and the ways of where you work, um and you can become a little hardened to things. But it's so hard because every shift, every person, every nurse, every ECMO specialist, everybody has a different idea and a different thought. And I don't know. I need more things to try. I need things to hurry. I don't know how to get a hold of this doctor. I don't know, in Vancouver. I don't know. I'm hoping he'll call me on Monday, although I know that these things are usually physician to physician. And I just don't understand why here they're being so just not willing to try. And when they're not willing to look at the research that I have, and they're not, I don't know. And I understand there's a physician who is like the head or high up in the transplant team here, who is from my hometown. But I don't even know how to begin to ask to see that person, or whether that's even appropriate, because I've been refused now twice. I just really would like somebody to explain to me, other than giving me like just no, like saying, oh, he's above the at least 5 standard deviations of what we would normally consider for a person to put on the transplant list. And so what does that mean exactly? And everything that I have said to talk about what their concerns are, it's just, again, they just have something to say about it, but no evidence base either. And I don't, when I say no evidence base, I don't mean like, they don't have experience. They have lots of experience, but they have experience with, typical ARDS and typical idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Not new. And And I hear stories about people's survival and, their lives now, and they're grateful, and they're so why would Mike be any different? I don't understand why they keep thinking he's going to be different than these people. Like, I don't understand. And I just, I'm not unreasonable, but I I need to advocate for the life of my beloved, and it hurts to sit every day and just try to think of things I could do, and I feel so helpless. And I feel like the whole system is against me. And I'm just not prepared to be without him. So I don't know what to do. And I need help. And I just need help because I am afraid. And yes, I'm going for counseling. And I just don't know anymore. But I feel like I'm doing this alone still. I know that everybody's out there. I just really need some practical help. And I just wish someone could take over for me for a while, but that's not gonna happen. It can't happen. It's impossible. But I just feel that weak. And this just shouldn't be happening. I'm going back tonight again. I just had to do some laundry, and so I had to take a little time away. But I phoned, and it seems like they had him on the spontaneous setting, and then they had to take him off, and I don't like watching that. And then the doctor changed a bunch of settings on the controlled setting on the respirator, and he seems to be holding there, and I don't know. I'm trying to find the positives for that, and there's a really great nurse who's the ECMO specialist today, and she's just wonderful. I wish she could just be with us the entire time, because she sits and talks to me, and she's from pediatrics, and she will explain what they do in pediatrics, and she doesn't really understand why they don't do similar things, why they do things differently in adults, so much like aggressive weaning of sedation. And I know they're starting to try to wean sedation for Mike again, but again, it just seems like so fast. They're going much slower than they were before, but it's hard for me I just stress and worry the whole time I'm there. I want to know what his blood gases are like. I look at his blood pressure. I'm constantly staring at the monitor, and I can't, and yet I can't stand up all the time, and I want to just hold his hand and talk to him, and I wish I could just crawl in beside him and just hold him. And the bed's always so high, so it's not like I can even reach over kind of and put my arm around him, and I try though. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm going back tonight for the night visit, and if anything changes, I will do an update then. Tomorrow is our 10-year of being together, and I just wish he'd wake up and just take me out of this nightmare, and that we could continue on for 10 more, 20 more, 30, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so sorry that I'm falling apart today. But I thought I wasn't going to make a video just because of it, but I thought, this is the reality still this far in. It's still my reality, and I'm doing the best that I can. And unfortunately, on days it's not very good. On some days, on some nights, I couldn't sleep last night. I had a nightmare. I called twice at 1:30 and 1 and 3:30. I couldn't sleep, and I want to be there, but then when I'm there, it's so hard just to watch him be there, because he was on less sedation when we had Iris's grad, and his eyes were open and he was nodding his head and stuff, and I don't understand what's happening. So anyway, again, I'm so sorry, but I just thought this is real, so I may as well show my reality and my vulnerability. And I'm just to let you know, I'm trying. I love you all, and I'll, like I said, do something tonight if there's any changes or anything to report, or just anything else. I hope you're all okay and safe, and we'll talk again. Bye.